Thank you so much, everybody. And thank you, WIROC, for giving me this opportunity. I understand we are running short of time, so I'll try to make it fast. Uh, Firstly, Dr. Rathod, I was a little scared. Where is she? Okay, I don't see her. Okay. Being a data privacy consultant, so I know what's happening in the breaches and all. So I think in the next session, whenever, December, I guess, we should talk about data privacy about patients. We already know about the breaches that have happened in the medical industry. Okay, so we all, everybody nowadays wants to go onto Google to find out how my doctor is. When it comes to orthopedic surgeons, it always works this way. It always is like word of mouth. But still, the younger generation, that is the Gen Z and the Gen X, what they want to do is they really want to find out. And reviews are the most important thing. Now, nobody goes to reviews at other places like on Practo or anywhere else. Everybody wants to go to Google My Business and they want to see what are the reviews like. So I think more than that, there are many conveniences that we need to look at from this Google My Business. It's free, it's fast, you can set it up while I talk to you also. But I'll be focusing more on the scams, but in the later part of it. So I don't have to say more about myself because Dr. Neeraj has already introduced me. Our office is in Bandra. So let's say one is when I say a spine surgeon near me or an orthopedic doctor near me. So that near me is very, very important. So what doctors generally do is they only have that one address on the Google My Business. I hope you know what is the Google My Business. Whenever you open the app and on Google, if you're looking for a wine shop near me, and yeah, well, it's Friday, so you might be looking for one. Okay, so a wine shop near me, or you're looking for movie theaters near me, it actually shows you those doctors around you. It is not going to throw up the most popular doctors and the most popular surgeons. No, it is just going to show within those 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers range, what is it. So please make sure, like Dr. Rathod, you said you visit 7 hospitals. So in that case, you having 7 different addresses could also help. But if you're having 2 clinics, it's always best to do something like that. So that near me is a part that you need to have. Now, you might get very irritated if you're getting calls often. So there is an option of an appointment. So in Google My Business, you just type Google My Business on your mobile, and you just need to have a Gmail account. I'm sure 99% or 99.99% have the Gmail account. Over there, you have an option. When you go to Google My Business, it will tell you manage profile. So you just go on to manage. You can create your own profile, or if you're already managing it, we can have that. Over there, there's an option of appointment. Add the address. Make sure you put the pin at the right place. How do you do that? You zoom it on your mobile. I can't show you on the Mac right now over here, but you zoom it on your mobile and take it exact point. Like my address, if you type Ritesh Bhatia, it will exactly show you my building. And even in my building, if my building is, let's say, this long, from here to here, I have put the pin over here because my entry is over here. So go till that level. I mean, nobody wants to get the car till there, but still, just absolutely pinpointed over there. Reviews, and that is where the scams happen, and I'm going to talk about it. Give a link to your website. Having a website is extremely, extremely important. We all know that. Okay, so the near me is something that I've already spoken about. Focus over there. Because let's say if you're sitting near Bombay Hospital in the doctor house and your address is just like somebody who's in Bandra, like I'm from Bandra. So if I'm doing near me, I will never ever get you. So we need to work this out, that do we really need to also show? So these are kind of some hacks. I mean, I wouldn't mind putting up my residential address also, because ultimately what will happen is that person will call up, and as a doctor, you can always tell him that, okay, you need to come to this particular clinic. This is what is the appointment link looks like. So if you don't want to have a call, because it gets very irritating. Like even on my website, when you put Ritesh Bhatia, I didn't want to put the number as such. So I came up with an appointment link. So how do you put up an appointment link? And that too, so either it is on your website, either it could be on Practo or anywhere else, whatever. I have done it as a WhatsApp thing. How do you do that? Just put WA, that stands for WhatsApp, .me/+91, that's our country code, and just put your phone number. The moment somebody will click it, it will automatically open your WhatsApp and it will say, hey Ritesh, I will say, yeah, tell me. And if you are having a business account, which you should ideally, because automated things can come up over there. Hi, what are you looking at? Hi, I'm the, assistant of Dr. Neeraj Bijlani. How can I help you? Then they'll say, okay, I want this, I want that. So Google My Business is the most wonderful thing. I literally, my business or all those management has become almost like half because of Google, because of WhatsApp business account. So change your WhatsApp to WhatsApp business account, the clinic thing one, because there are many automated things that you can put up. Like many people tell me, look, I have been a victim of cybercrime, please help me. I just like put a slash and it goes and I press an enter, automatically my form reaches to them. On the WhatsApp, I tell them fill it up and send it to me. Anyway, so that I'm just going to WhatsApp, but coming back to Google My Business, this is what you need to do, wa.me/9+91 and anything. In fact, anytime, let's say you want to talk to your plumber, and you don't want to save his number, because it's not a great idea to save everybody's number. The moment you save numbers, they can look at your DPs, they can look at your status and all, so it's not a great idea to do that. What you can always do, go to your browser, put wa.me/+91 and put the number. It will automatically open your WhatsApp without saving the number of the other person. Now, what are the scams? And I'm over here for that. Let's look at Dr. Vishal Kundnani. He's got some 266 reviews, 4.9 stars. So as a patient, I would say wow, this guy's got solid reviews. So now I go over there and I read the reviews. I start reading the reviews about what people have said. But mind you, what you need to be very careful about is, there are times when, let's say, let's take it this way. I tell you, everybody give me a rating, after my talk. You will just go over there and you'll just put stars, 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 stars. Let's say you all give me 5 stars and all. And you don't leave the comments. Then to Google, it will look like as if there is a bot. What is a bot? An artificial, like a software, like a robo, which is automatically doing it. And then Google will flag it. That suddenly, how did Ritesh Bhatia get 50 stars and no comments at all? And then my rating can go down, or all those reviews that I've got makes no sense at that point of time. So what's a good thing to do is, when somebody comes to you, if he's happy, give him, just tell him, hello, listen, please, can you just, just Google me, Dr. Neeraj Bijlani. Yeah, okay. Do you see that reviews on Google My Business? They will say, yeah, that, where you see those 266, he just has to click over there and just ask for a review. Reviews really matter a lot. You may be the biggest of the name, but the the youngest generation believes in this. Everybody, we've been moving ahead, and that's the reason you are having smartphones. Otherwise, you were pretty happy with your earlier system also. Now, what are the scams that happen over here? There are 2 scams. One that you do. You get like your family, friends, and everybody, or you just somebody will approach you and tell you, look, just pay me 500 rupees or pay me 5,000 rupees, I will give you 500 reviews. No, don't go for it. Google might ban you. It might block you. So that's an unethical practice to do also. The second thing is, somebody else who's not happy with you. You may call them your competitors, some other doctor or somebody else, or maybe it could be a disgruntled patient who would ask so many people, come start giving them negative reviews. So there are people like those also. And mind you, at that point of time, Google doesn't bring down any of the review. You just cannot do anything over there, because half the calls I get, from doctors are of this only. Somebody is giving me a negative review and I don't know. So it could be a disgruntled patient. It could be another doctor. We really don't know what's happening about it. So we got to be very careful. What do you do in that case? If you get a 1 star, you got to reply back to that person. You got to ask that person, look, what's your issue? Like somebody gave me a 1 star over here. And I don't know, this is 3 years back. I don't know who this person is. Of course, if I want, as a hacker, I can always trace this particular person. But I don't want to spend my time in doing that. Rather, give a response. Hello, Sneha. If you could let me know the reason for giving me an 1 star. And as far as I know, you have not used my service. You're not my patient. So then why this particular 1 star? What happens with this is the other people who are looking at it, they get that sense that, okay, it could be some disgruntled patient or it could be some competitor. People know about this. So this is where we need to be extra careful. Now, coming to the second and the last part of it, what happens over here? What are the scams that are happening? The scams that are happening is we have Dr. Vishal's number over there. What has happened in several cases, people call up Dr. Vishal on the particular number, but the person who's answering the call says, look, he's not there. He's just one of the doctor on the panel. I'm just taking this as a hypothetical example. No? It's not that it has happened with Dr. Vishal. Okay? So we just, they say, instead of this doctor, why don't you go to this doctor? Because this doctor is out of station. How did this happen? Because somebody said, I want to own this business. So today I can go type your name, let's say Dr. Neeraj Bijlani, and assuming he's got this my business, I will go and say, I own this business. And I will get that particular, Dr. Bijlani will get an email that somebody is trying to own your business. But because he gets so many emails, he might be skipping on that particular part. And because of which, after a week or two, automatically this business becomes mine because Dr. Bijlani did not take any action. So what do we do for that? Google yourself frequently. So put yourself like Dr. Rathore, Dr. Bijlani, Dr. Sham, and see if all the details that are coming are correct or not. Log into the Google My Business account. You can download the app also, or you can go online also because you're always signed in into Google. Even if you do Google My Business, you will get a particular link, manage it or sign in, and over there you will see a screen of info, and that is where it will go. Thank you so much.